Happy Women's History Month.
I absolutely love working for Delta, and I feel like the position that we are in, we could be great role models for little girls and other people that want to be pilots. And I love when I'm walking through the airport and people want to say hi and they're excited about seeing a female in our industry, and I get excited that they're excited. And so the empowerment, I feel like, is just being a good example for everybody.
I definitely feel empowered working for Delta. I've been given the resources, the tools, and although there are a lot of males out here, I feel like they give me the same opportunity as anybody else, which is what I want in a job, and I couldn't be happier with Delta.
For myself, I believe that mentorship plays an important role, actually a crucial role, because you're provided with the support and guidance throughout your leadership role, and then it is very important for you and your mentorship to share experiences and then also to compare weaknesses and strengths throughout the time that you're in the role, and just being able to bounce off of each other, and your mentorship will be your safe place to just be open to talk to you about anything. And then I believe that's just the growing part of having a mentorship.
Just by leading by example, just being there, listening to what the other women want to do with their lives. If it's supporting them in the career here or outside of work, I just want them to know that, you know, I'm here to support whatever that journey is. And there is no wrong way to feel. It's just understanding where that feeling is coming from and being open to that emotion in a workplace and being able to express that. I feel that being in the leadership position has given me the opportunity to be a listening ear and almost like a counselor in a way, to be that foundation for other women to go to.
The aviation industry is huge, so I would say find your place. Find your place and move there. Find whatever brings you joy. Find whatever where you can add to the team. Just places that you really find joy in, and find a team that you can help. Find a place that you can really show your gifts and things that you really enjoy in this type of place, where it could be you can really be and do anything that you want to do. So when you find a place where you can, just really, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but really, like just being a light everywhere that you go, in all the things that you do. Not doing it just because you're getting a check, not doing it just because you're here to do your job. And I know a lot of people say, just go to work and do your job. But I really feel like influence and impact is a thing where you can make an impact on people's lives through conversations, through working together, through hearing their stories and hearing their struggles and relating to them, and also sharing your own story. Yeah, I feel like a workplace is so much more than a workplace. It's a time of connection. It's a time of growing together. It's a time of finding joy. So I think that's one thing that I would give advice to someone, younger, is making a workplace more than a workplace, just a place where you can have conversations and grow together. That's one thing.
Happy Sisterhood Month, all my beautiful shades of color.
Yes, I do. I feel like it's really cool to see so many women. I work in the flight ops pilot department, and I feel like I see so many female pilots, especially of all different diverse races and backgrounds and stuff, and I think that's really cool, especially in a more male-dominated department and industry. So I think that's really inspiring for me.
I'd say you have to have grit, hard work, determination. When you see the task, you want to find whatever path you need to accomplish it. I think you need to be caring about what you're doing. Having that care as a person towards others and whatever job we're doing really helps. I think the attribute of being okay with asking for what you want and asking for what you need. I think a lot of times we forget that it's okay for us to ask for what we want, because what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Someone's going to say no. Okay, that's all right. And you just ask, because if you don't ask, sometimes it might not be on somebody's radar. And I think that's when you say an attribute, I think that is kind of connected to confidence. I think as a female, my confidence has grown as I've learned throughout the last 27 years. Of just being able to put yourself out there and be confident to ask for what you want or what you need. I also think you need to have an open mind and be willing to collaborate with as many people as you can, and networking and just getting to know people and viewing life and the job as from different viewpoints and perspectives is huge, because we all don't, if we look at one picture, we don't all see the same thing. And so just open-mindedness, I guess, would be a huge attribute. And then for me, a driving force for me that I've tried to instill it in my kids, and well, I digress. I learned how to be a mom from being a leader over when I was in ACS. Just to answer questions, to troubleshoot problems, and those skills have grown throughout the different departments and divisions I've worked in. But for me, it comes back to just being loving and kind. I think it's really important to, coming back to the care, just caring about what you're doing, caring about the people that you're working with, and just being open and available for vulnerable, exactly, for what people need. And it's okay to not have the answer, but to try to find out and figure it out. We've all heard that, but it's how we grow. It is how we grow, and those opportunities are very forthcoming in this industry, because there's so much to know and there's so much to learn, and I learn every single day. Especially, I've been in tech ops now since 2018, and I don't fix airplanes, but I've worked in logistics and moving aircraft parts and all of that, and leading a team, and similar skills to what I learned when I was in ACS on the ramp, or in scheduling forever, and same skills as when I worked in operations, but just treat people with kindness and respect, and be honorable, and keep your deals, and
one, I believe in servant leadership, which puts me in a role where I can practice my leadership skill and help passenger and agents as well. I believe in that, and also the prime beliefs with Delta, which is welcoming, elevator, and caring. That all sum it up, and I can be able to apply that as a record. Thank you.
Because it shows how far women has gone. Back in the day, once you get married, you basically are a housewife, and that's all you are, just a housewife and a mom and a wife. But now I feel like for women, there's more to life than just being a housewife and a mom and a wife. There's other things that you can do too.
And how have you showcased that here at Delta Airlines?
By being a fabulous teenager.
Yeah.
Well, Women's History Month is so important to me to acknowledge and celebrate the contributions of women throughout the history and to inspire our future generation by highlighting their achievements, their goals, and their equality. Happy Women's History Month! That's a lot, but I think the one I find myself in relating to the most would be like when you start in a mechanic position anywhere, like obviously it's a male dominated place, and a lot of them just automatically assume that you don't have the right skill set, or you're weak, you know, that you can't make the cut, that that you don't know a lot, and that's difficult to overcome. But the way that I've dealt with it is I just work twice as hard as them, and prove to them that I deserve to be here. All of their expectations are, were not accurate, and at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they're coming to me asking me questions about how to do things, and I'm like the go-to person for things, so.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So that's gratification right there.
Oh yeah, that's I feel like I have to try like twice as hard. That's how I feel in my head, like just because it's such a male-dominated field. But I feel like it also pays off in the end, because a lot of the guys, that I've worked with like everywhere, they just, they're there, they do their work, and they go home. But me, it's like I want to go above and beyond, get all the qualifications, get all of my sleep school, get all the knowledge I can, and then at the end of the day, when something needs to be done, they call me, ask me for help.
You're the go-to person.
Yeah, that's what I want to be, because at first when I get here, they automatically assume that I don't know.
Like you're incapable.
Yeah, but a lot of girls, come in, they don't always work out, because they go to college, they don't realize what this job actually is, very physical, very, mentally, physically draining. Some people can't handle it, but, the people that can, we love it. We love our job.
Keep climbing, because we'll never stop climbing.